definitely just went from being like, oh, like, this is funny, like all these like bad things that are happening, to being like, all right, I'm actually pissed off now. Oh my god. Let's try that yell one more time, that felt good. Ah! Ah! They say that people who seek adventure are either looking for something or looking to get away from something. A few weeks ago, I had the idea to set off on a 1,500-kilometer bike trip. At the time, I didn't have a bike, I wasn't in very good shape, and I didn't have any experience with long bike trips. I didn't even really plan the trip before I left because I was in such a hurry to leave. At the time I left, winter had just set in Chengdu. Most of my friends had left for the holidays, and I had just broken up. A loneliness was setting in, which I was treating with alcohol and social media. This is the second video of my trip. In the first one, I got a ride from a local who told me flatly that I wouldn't make it to my destination because the roads were too mountainous and I wasn't in good enough shape. In this video, I try to do it anyway. 你好，摇吧是吧？啊。你抽个烟吗？抽吧，谢谢。你不抽，那个妈抽。Look at that thing, man. Holy shit. I'm not fucking with those geese, bro. Hello, dog, I am your friend. I am not here to hurt you. 这个狗是危险吗？没有危险。好的。许松林、许仙才、许仙，为了感恩你的母亲和母亲的外婆对所有晚辈的关爱之情和的知音，以这个方式来感恩心情，普遍孝道。另外，由于今天你们的来，使我们四川的家里蓬荜生辉。在此呢，我们是来自国际方某公司的经理、老板、董事长，请你们暂时忘掉自己真正的身份，身躯2020发起的精彩迎战，人们更希望的主持的，今天晚上。小心，小心！
说就行了。
好的。
啊，你慢一点哦。
OK。
好的。
我这走的长日子，走2个晚上。来点儿。
超级好吃。谢谢，拜拜。There's this idea of like a forest bath, like a sun bath, where somehow like being exposed to a lot of greenery like this and fresh air is really good for you. I feel like I'm definitely feeling it right now. Oh, this feels so good. The first 3 days, it was just absolutely zero scenery. But it was still fun. It was still fun just biking in terrible scenery, in terrible weather. because biking is just kind of fun. But now that I'm like getting to the beautiful section, I kind of just forgot that was going to be part of it. Yeah, it's like feels refreshing. Oh, feels super lucky right now. Oh yeah, brother. What's funny is I'm not using like Strava and the map. I'm using a map. It doesn't tell me anything about what the elevation gain is going to be like. I like this idea of like going completely blind in terms of what's going to be the elevation gain, because it's just like whatever it is, I'll just do, you know? Like maybe I'm going to finish here and then the rest of the day is going to be easy, or maybe it's going to be all this all day. But yeah, this is for sure the craziest climb I've done so far. It's like these windy uphills, everything's really steep, and I'm just constantly in the lowest gear, or the second at lowest gear, just moving at a snail's pace. 不行，
才不拐弯。
我不拐，我不抢。杨一把吗？你去快点吧。你走快点吧。You fuck off. Hey! Fuck off right now. The fuck out of here. Hey! 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 It's like a little ass dog. God damn it. Well, Pa, go. 那个小狗让我怕。Bro, I've been attacked by a dog in this exact situation where like I'm alone on this mountain street walking past a dog that's like standing outside the house protecting the house or whatever. And the last time I ran, I mean it was a way bigger dog. The dog ran after me. So that's what you don't do. What you do is what I just did there, is you pretend like you're picking up a rock. And for some reason that like triggers some evolutionary fear in the dog. They realize like humans can pick up rocks and it freaks them out and they fuck off. So there you go, dude. Masterclass from how to protect yourself from tiny dogs. Okay, wow. So this is a big deal. Somebody DM'd me about this, but I didn't really look into it, and I just stumbled upon it. So we have 119 kilometer bike lane. So yeah, this is absolutely perfect. I'm completely gonna take this. Let's go. 你好。For sure. It's like 50% of the reactions I get from people in this area is like, whoa, why Warren? And then 50% is just people just staring at me, not saying a single thing. Dude, look at this. See, if I had done good research, I would have known, oh yeah, then I'll get there and then I'll take the bike path and that'll be good. But the fun part about not doing any research is you get surprised by these kinds of things. Holy shit. Vai tomar no cu. Filho da puta. Alright, so we made it to Tucheng, and this is a historical city. As you can tell by the guardian who's gonna sit above my bed tonight, that's Mao. There's some significance with him in this city. He told me in the elevator, it's the first place he did something. So maybe Future Jack looked that up, All right, what up, Past Jack? I'm actually going to interrupt you real quick right here because this is pretty interesting. This city, Tucheng, was where Mao first assumed control of the Red Army in 1935. So at this point, he was super outnumbered by the Nationalist Army. And so he adopted this strategy, which is remembered today as the 4 crossings of the Chishui River, which, by the way, is the river that you were biking along this whole day. So he crossed that river with the army 4 different times to confuse the Nationalist Army and avoid a direct battle. And this strategy ended up working and is part of what proved Mao as not only a political leader, but a military leader, and kind of solidified him as the supreme commander. Okay, back to you, Past Jack. All right, day 6 successful. See you guys tomorrow.
哎，你好，这个路道是那个我可以骑到仁怀。
哪里看不到？
这个路道在下面。
这个走仁怀，你可以走跟那大河桥子上去就可以。
可以到仁怀吗？我听不懂。
仁怀要走车的跟那走路，比如上那边大河。
啊，大河，这个是小河。
哦。
听懂。
往上游走哈。
OK， 好。
下游走有车。
It was tough there. Fighting for my life, trying to understand what he's saying. Dang. Hello? It's like, damn, that pig is so cute. And then right in front of it, his friend just getting butchered.
你是定居在中国还是过来游玩的？
定都不是在成都。
在成都啊？
对，
耶，成都是好地方嘞。
是的，是的。你是哪的人？
我们就这里的。
仁怀人哦。
对对对。
你要把这个东西打开，才会有用。
这个打开啊？
对。
哎，这样是不是可以打开？哦，对了对了。
是的，是的。是的，对头。
哦。
去打马一把鸡，
漏气的，有摊子漏气的不行。
好久没去了。
好久没去。
啊，起码有2年没去哈。
1年多。
啊，1年多没去这个。
1年多 ，OK。
不用。
可以啊。
谢谢啊。
不用。
谢谢谢谢。
谢谢你哦。
啊，好的，没事没事。
钱都是不是有新的？
钱都没给了。
你好，
你好，有饭吗？有饭。
吃火锅？
不吃火锅，吃炒饭。
没有。
面有。
什么都没有。
什么都
只
只有火锅。好嘞，谢谢。哦哇，狗肉，特色狗肉。The cute. Oh, he was saying goro. I thought he was saying 火锅。只有狗肉，你说？
狗肉、羊肉、鸡肉、鱼，就是那些。
我
喜欢也没搞。
我可以喂，你说你只有火锅还是？啊 ，OK 好。只有火锅，好的，谢谢。Gotcha. So it's not that they only have dog. Damn, that dog's gonna be dinner soon. They only have hot pot, but then in the hot pot they have all kinds of meat, such as dog. It's actually pretty rare to see like dog meat even though like the stereotype is Chinese people eat dogs. That's one of the only times I've seen it, and I've also seen it in Guilin. They eat some dog there. But it's always funny, like same thing in Guilin, like they put the dog right on the sign outside, and they had like really cute pictures of dogs. Like, we have dog, like emphasizing the dog's cuteness. It's just like unexpected, you know. You would think people wouldn't want to think about how cute a dog is when they eat it, but I mean, I don't judge at all. I think if you eat any other animal, it's just as bad as eating dogs.
你好。今天吃什么？
我看一下菜单。小烧肉吧。
啊？
小烧肉。
你吃辣椒吗？
吃，辣椒、花椒都可以。其实我想吃土豆肉丝。
就换土豆肉丝是吧？
对。The place I ate at yesterday, the woman gave me the food. She's like, "Oh, I didn't put any Sichuan peppercorn in because I figured you don't like it." I was like, "Dude, what?" So when she asked me now, like, 辣椒可以, I was like, "Yeah, I'd specified. Like, you can put 辣椒, you can put 花椒. I can handle it." 土豆肉丝。
什么地方的？
美国的。
美国的。
对。
这么一个人呢？
一个人，对。
哦，你应该多叫几个人呢？
我什么？
你应该多叫几个人一起。
为什么？
热闹。
热闹。
是啊。
更好玩。
更好玩，就是这个意思。
什么？
准备终点站到哪里啊？
仁怀，今天要到仁怀。
哦，就到仁怀站，很早了。
最后要去贵阳。
贵阳那个路就没有这么平了。你如果骑车的话，
知道，
还是要骑这个车。
还会，
应该还是多叫个吧，热闹的。
我觉得一个人好玩。
一个人不好玩。
为什么？
你看着到一个很热闹的地方，看一看，说一说话，那个好多了。
我认识别人，比如说我认识你，在鹿岛，我在骑车的时候我认识别人，所以就不会觉得孤单。
是的。结婚了吗？
还没有。你结婚了？
我们60、70了，怎么不结婚了？我70多了。
你70多？已经结婚了。
73了，老多少还不结婚呢？你们美国人热闹哈？
美国什么？
美国的人热闹啊，经济条件我说钞票多。
经济条件好一点，对。
好一点。
不知道，看情况。
老百姓过得怎么样？你们美国人？
我们美国人老百姓，我觉得如果你是穷人，在美国你会继续穷；如果你有钱，你可以赚更多。
就是那个国家贫富差距太大。
应该是吧？
我们这个是社会主义国家，贫富差距也是有，但是没有这么大。美国穷的人比中国还要更糟糕了，是不是？
我觉得，因为至少在中国，你可以去医院，很便宜。
有医保嘛，每年交点医保去报销。那个就便宜。社会主义国家始终好一点。
什么？
我们是社会主义国家。
对。
社会主义不是你们那美国是资本主义。
是的。
那个个体户太强。要得，我去走一闭麦去了。
拜拜。Talking to older people in China, they always seem to feel bad for me when I say that I'm not married. But like this guy sees that I'm alone. It's like, damn, dude, that sucks. Like, you should be with other people. I see where he's coming from. But I don't think I could find anyone to do this fucking trip with me. Pretty glad I'm alone most of the time.
9:42 is the hour of arrival at this hotel. I'm so tired and I smell so bad. Very excited to rest here. This city looks really chill. Just biking through it when I finally got to the actual city part. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good couple days chilling here. Day 7, hardest day yet. Definitely gonna be some well-earned rest here in Renhuai. Looking forward to it. All right, hello there, and thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you want to see more videos from me, I just posted this new 17-minute full lore breakdown video where I tell the full story of how I ended up in China. It involves a 3-year detour in Brazil. I talk a little bit about how I learn languages, what I do for work, how I have money, if I have a trust fund, those kinds of things. So if you're interested in that, you can watch it right now on my Patreon for $3 a month. There's a bunch of other stuff on my Patreon as well. You can DM me. I respond to all DMs, respond to all comments on Patreon. We got a nice little community. It's just a great little way to stay in shape is joining my Patreon. So meet me over there if you're interested. If not, part 3 is going to be up pretty soon. And I just appreciate you watching my videos. Give it a like if you haven't already. It makes a big difference. So thank you and stay tuned for the next one. All right, peace.